Hey everybody, my name is Scott Steehn. I am the lead handicapper over here at winnersandwhiners.com. Winnersandwhiners.com, the number one site in the world for predictive sports analysis on every game going on in America every single day. If you haven't checked it out, do yourself a favor. Get over there at winnersandwhiners.com. Check out our sister site, statsalt.com. It's an invaluable site if you're handicapping different sports as you have to go around. Navigate is very easy to navigate, switch back and forth from sport to sport. So check it out, winnersandwhiners.com and statsalt.com. Of course, I do my own premium service. If you like what you're hearing and you like to get more picks, please sign up for the premium service. I do have the link in the description, so click on that and we'll get you taken care of. Love to have you on the team. All right. So we're going to take a look tonight at this NFL contest in the NFC West between the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. I've got my eye on that total of 42. Guys, here's the deal. The Arizona Cardinals have a rushing problem. Last week against the Saints, they rushed for just 40 yards. And it's even worse than it appears because 19 of those yards came on a jet sweep for their wide receiver, Kirk. And 13 came on two Murray runs that were like quarterback draws, planned runs. That leaves 8 yards on 8 carries for backup running back Chase Edmonds. And even worse news, Chase Edmonds not going to play. David Johnson, number one running back, not going to play. You know who is going to play? Kenyon Drake. He was exiled from Miami. And you know that had to be the ultimate good news, bad news call from your agent. Hey, Kenyon, got some good news for you. You've been traded from the Miami Dolphins. Oh, that is fantastic news. What's the bad news? You're going to Arizona, so enjoy. So we'll see how that works out. Drake has not been great, really in his career, but he's been especially not good this year. He's been injured a little bit, and he's averaged just 3.7 yards per carry rush for 174 yards total and no TDs. San Francisco, they did give up 130 yards rushing last week to Carolina. That included a 40-yarder by McCaffrey in garbage time. And let me tell you something, kids. Kenyon Drake is not is not Christian McCaffrey. All right, that means it's going to be more pressure on Murray, both literally and figuratively. He's been sacked 27 times already. That is 6th most in the NFL. Here's the weird deal with Murray. He's good at running. He's good at passing. He's not so great at doing both at the same time. He is really having trouble with his accuracy when he scrambles out of the pocket and doesn't get a chance to plant his feet. He doesn't do a great job of keeping his eyes downfield, and it looks like he's certainly been coached to not take off, but it's kind of working against him at this point as he's not throwing the ball real well. He's not seeing the field real well once he breaks containment in the pocket. He has his good moments, he has his bad moments, and tonight he's probably going to have a lot of moments of sheer terror, being Halloween and all. Nick Bosa, that's enough to scare anybody. He got a lot of acclaim last week for his 3 sacks and his interception that he had against that he had against Carolina, and rightfully so. But here's the deal: Armstead, Jones, and Blair teamed up for 4 more sacks. So you can't just double team 97 and call it a day. You've got guys coming from all different directions that are going to be able to get to the quarterback. On the offensive side of the ball, Jimmy Garoppolo seems to really be coming into his own with Shanahan's offense. No unit does a better job at running counter plays off of jet motion than the Niners do. You watch them; they run jet motion about 60-65% of the time, and what they do is just it's a thing of beauty to watch. Of course, they're always going to get a read on what kind of defense is going when the man goes in motion, and Garoppolo is a master at making the right decision once he sees what that adjustment is. It's going to test the discipline of a pretty let's call him a seasoned linebacker core for Arizona and their young safeties. They've got a rookie safety and they've got a second-year safety, and we'll be curious to see how they do. No team runs the ball more than San Francisco. Breida and Mostert, they're banged up. Shanahan says they're going to be good to go. And they still have Tevin Coleman, who ran for 105 yards last week against what had been previously a fairly stout Carolina defense, and it took him just 11 carries to hit that century mark. The Arizona defense, they are 28th in rush yards given up. They allow 4.7 yards per carry. They're going to have more focus on Kittle, and Kittle's having a solid year, but a lot of teams have really taken to double teaming him and making sure that he gets jammed off the line of scrimmage. He's a little bit behind last year's pace. Of course, he was very, very good last year. This year he has 40 catches so far for 462 yards. His new toy that Garoppolo has is a young fellow from Denver by the name of Emmanuel Sanders. Sanders made his debut last week. He had 4 catches in 5 targets, and he probably should do even better this week, be a bigger part of the offense as he had another, not a full week, but another few days to digest the playbook. The Cards, well, you know what? They hung with the Saints last week for a half, but eventually the offense, as often happens, they let the defense down. They left them on the field for too long. They were unable to sustain drives, move the chains. They held the ball for just 22 minutes. That is awful. Of course, Drew Brees, he did his Drew Brees thing and was able to pull away in the end. San Francisco, likely to be the same kind of story. They are second in the NFL in time of possession at 34 minutes and 30 seconds. The Cards, not surprisingly, with no running game, they are 30th in the NFL at 26 minutes and 24 seconds. The Niners, generally speaking, they're not home run hitters. They average 5.7 yards per play. That's right in the middle. That is 16th in the NFL. Very similar to New England. This is kind of funny. New England's just 22nd in the NFL in yards per play. And Kyle Shanahan spent a lot of years in New England. He knows how hard it is to lose games when the other team never gets the ball. You just run it down their throat, you break their heart, you throw those passes on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4, and you keep the sticks moving and you keep the other offense on the bench. The under is 5-2 for San Francisco. It's 3-1 in their road games. The Cards, they may hang around and grind it for a half, and I think that's going to give the under enough of a head start to survive the flurry of points that the Niners are probably going to put up in the second half of this contest against a gas Cardinals defense. Give us the under 42 in the Niners-Cardinals game. The end of this one, you guys can join me, pick up our winning tickets. We'll do what we do. We'll head back to the window. All right, everybody. Thanks very much for watching. If you like what we're doing, don't forget to like our video. And please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. Get notified every time we put new content up. We'd love to have you. All right. Good luck on all your plays today, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.